Hey, glad you're here. Let's talk about the Onkyo TX-RZ70 for a moment, because if you're watching this, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't just want sound, you want presence. You want a room that responds when you hit play, and you're tired of pretending that small, compromised setups are still enough for you. Before we dive in, check the current price and stock while you listen, because this model moves in waves and you don't want to miss a good window. There comes a moment when you realize you've outgrown the good enough phase. Maybe you've been using an older receiver that strained during big movie moments, or a system that felt flat when you pushed volume higher. And there's this quiet frustration you never talked about, the feeling that your setup could be so much more. Upgrading to the TX-RZ70 feels like stepping out of that limitation instantly. You hear the difference and you feel the difference, the way the room fills evenly instead of collapsing at the edges. The first night you use it, that's when the shift hits you. Watching a movie, the dialogue locks into the center of the room like it finally has a home. Explosions sweep across your walls without losing clarity. Music sessions turn into these deep, layered experiences where instruments feel alive. And gaming, you won't believe how much spatial precision changes how you react. It's the kind of performance that makes you forget you're listening to a system at all. It just becomes the environment you live inside. And the power isn't just numbers on a spec sheet. You feel it in the authority of the sound. The way bass comes through with weight instead of vibration. The way Atmos height channels actually lift the soundstage up, not just sprinkle noise above you. Once you experience this level of control, going back to anything weaker isn't even a consideration. Every time you compare other options, you circle back to this one because it simply feels right. If you're thinking about grabbing it, don't wait too long. Stock and pricing tend to jump without warning, and this is the kind of upgrade that's worth catching at the right moment. Maybe you're wondering if it's too much receiver, or if it'll be complicated. But here's the truth, once you set it up, it's shockingly intuitive. And the surprise benefit is how deeply it transforms low-quality sources. Even old playlists and older shows suddenly sound fuller, like they were remastered just for your room. You start feeling proud to own it. Not because it's expensive, but because it represents a standard you've committed to. You don't chase trends anymore. You choose gear built for long-term satisfaction. You'll love the clean, controlled sound that finally shows you what your speakers can really do. You'll love the sense of space that pulls you into every scene. You'll love the authority this receiver brings when you turn the volume up. You'll love how it makes even casual listening feel intentional. You'll love how it anchors your entire setup with confidence. If there's a downside, it's that once you hear what it can do, you'll want to upgrade the rest of your system to match it. And it deserves proper speaker placement to shine. But at some point, you stop looping through comparisons. You already know what you want your home theater to feel like, and this is the piece that brings that vision to life. If you're ready, check the link, see the current offer, and lock it in while it's still available. This is one of those upgrades you don't look back on.